Listen! Sir Venom!
You finished the job for Aurora's realms, paying off the small debt you'd incurred. It wasn't without a fraughtful challenge, however, traps of many kinds, eventually leading to the air being ripped from your lungs and unable to speak. But you escaped, back to Neverwinter in a battered state, short of breath and a little more weary of requests from the magic item merchants. You were met, upon your arrival, by Barak Clanghammer, hand of the King of Neverwinter. He sought you out asking for your accompaniment to the Council of the Lord's Alliance, and after being healed at the Fountain of Tyr, you were teleported away by Drogan Droganson, one of the Neverwinter wizards of the Many-Starred Cloak. The place you arrived at was unlike any other you'd seen, a glorious council chamber high in the clouds somewhere. The chamber itself gilded and laden with gems and regalia of the members of the Lord's Alliance. Present were Barak Clanghammer, who represented Neverwinter, Jarlaxle, standing for the city of Luskan, Faria Jinx, sat at attention for Eltergard, Dorian Selimchant listened for Amun. Aloric Whitmirth spoke for all of the different sections of Baldur's Gate, while Water Baron Victor Trahan negotiated for Utar. Mert Tonius presented Unmasked for Waterdeep, and lastly High Mage Methramar Arasume, providing guidance as the leader of Silvery Moon. It was before this esteemed council that you openly and honestly discussed what had befallen you. Tori Skola and the fight with Ayuz, Grazit, and Natasha, the coming of Zugdmoy to the material plane, and the fact that Rudolf van Richten had escaped into the mist after being chased by the Order of the Gauntlet, and what it was that he carried. You spoke of demon lords and demiplanes, folks being lost in the mist all up and down the Sword Coast, and how your very friend is now lost once more. The council suggested you attempt to find the Order first rather than go after Ayuz, and that the best place to do so would be to go to Candlekeep to learn more about the place called Vichemulat, which you learned of through communing with the Raven Queen. Barak Clanghammer himself was able to suggest where you could obtain a unique book to grant yourself entrance to Candlekeep. The book lay deep beneath Never Death Cemetery, which is currently where you find yourselves amongst the catacombs, scaring off cult members and fighting whites. What would you like to do?
We're currently non-combat.
We are not.
You are not.
I think we're going through this door to our left here.
There's a door here. Am I seeing two?
Yeah.
Yes, that is correct. There is a door there.
We already went and spoke to this this big fella and these elementals, right?
You did. You spoke
Yep,
with
Made friends with him too.
his name was Shanzazim, and he is a Merid. He told you that he was tethered to this room to help maintain the pipes, and that he was interested in finishing the clock that he was working on before attempting to escape. He also suggested that he knew how to turn the pipes to flood different sections of the catacombs you were in.
Mm-hmm. I vaguely remember that. All right. Let's see. I think I'm kind of hurt. Let me double check that. Did we long rested or something?
You would have received a long rest from the Fountain of Tyr before teleporting to the Lord's Alliance.
Okay. Well, shall we proceed, fellas?
Yeah, I'm fully charged with one of my special shots, so I'm ready to. Is anything scary coming?
Why don't we just, get marching order like this, I suppose, and should we be sneaking, or are we just gonna go guns blazing, fellers?
I think we still have to investigate these things.
Okay.
I think you and Vincent started, but then I think you got distracted when we found this big guy down here.
Righto.
Yeah, since we already know this room is safe, I want to take a closer look at these bells. See if there's like writing on them or like symbols or mechanisms of any kind, anything that might indicate what they're used for.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check. I will give you the description for this room once more, which is that this small room appears to be a crossroads between different parts of the graveyard. Steep stairs descend from the east and west sides of this room. 4 bells of different sizes hang from the leather cords affixed to the ceiling. If Has anyone spent significant amounts of time in Neverwinter? I guess Riku, you would have spent significant amounts of time in Neverwinter. You can roll a history check for that.
History.
18. That's good enough. You know that there's 2 sections of Neverdeath's graveyard, which is the main graveyard and the pauper's graveyard. You believe that you started out in the main graveyard, and based on how far you've come underground, you have a sneaking suspicion you'd probably be moving over to the pauper's graveyard, and that this is like a rough halfway point.
Okay.
Riku would fill you in on this information.
I'm guessing the 8 doesn't get me any new information about the bells.
That is correct.
Did we already try this door?
I think it's
We don't-
unlocked. I'm pretty sure I checked it.
It is.
Okay. Well, these bells, especially 4 different sizes, like ringing them in a certain order has gotta do something.
For sure.
What about the like the walls?
How about this?
Anything on the walls?
How about this? With my my magical, or not magical, my musical intuition, am I able to suss out any sort of pattern that these bells might have, like musically?
Ooh, that would be
If
nice.
if there's a particular sequence that might ring true.
Yeah, you can try to suss that out if you want to. What type of check would you like to roll?
I'm leading on performance.
Go for it.
That sounds like it'd be a
Yeah, like,
performance thing.
Yeah,
I
hit
mean,
each
I
bell
rolled
and
crit, so I don't
you-
think it mattered what I
Dang.
rolled.
hit each
so.
bell and try to see if each one has a note.
And Riku starts like flicking them with his finger to hear the tones and get a closer, you know.
Okay.
He's dialing in on these bells right now, see if anything is coming to him.
Are you fucking kidding? So I literally thought, so as a DM, I have to consistently make up like difficulty challenge ratings. I
Yeah.
thought, oh, we're gonna make this a 30. There's no way you'll ever get this.
Wow.
Okay, you after the course of a few moments, going back and forth tapping, because you said tapping, I'm gonna say that you're doing this relatively quietly. You go
Yes.
back and forth tapping these, getting the tone and the intonation, looking on the ground, looking at the ropes. You first find that the 3rd bell seems to have the most wear and dirt on the rope. And you suspect that this is the first one. And it's roughly, I want to say, a C sharp. The 3rd bell, that would be the 3rd bell. The 2nd bell closest to the east, so the 2nd middle bell, you think is pulled 2nd, then the 4th one on the left, then the 1st.
And then the door opens.
You don't know if it will open a door, but you suspect that this is typically the order these bells are rung in.
But in Elden Ring, you hear a large door open somewhere down the hall.
Are you gonna do it?
Riku's like, I think I did something, and shrugs.
So do you pull the bells in that order?
Oh yeah.
Okay. As you do so, everyone give me a perception check.
This could be either really bad or really good.
The floor starts to rumble.
Yeah. Oh, again, another crit.
Holy shit.
Okay, tonight's the night.
What was
Yeah,
it? Perception.
Yep. Especially after last game, you guys were rolling like hot garbage.
Oh, I don't get
Me in particular, I rolled terribly last game. I couldn't roll
Alright.
above a 5 to save my life.
These are pretty good rolls. Several of you hear the scraping of chairs away from tables across the stone floor to the west. One of you hears a voice go, "Are we expected visitors?"
Riku goes, we're not
Oh,
alone.
they know. Yeah,
We're
they know
alone.
we're here.
and then he's gonna tell everybody to bring their hands in a circle. He's gonna quickly cast invisibility. Let's see.
Whoa.
That would need to be
For all of us?
1, 2, 3. Let's see. Hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4. At 5th level, I could get us all invisible. That work for everybody?
Is it worth it?
Yeah, I mean, if you
Do
want to
we-
burn a 5th level slot for that,
Why not?
Well, I'm just saying, if we that would be if we completely want to sneak through. If we're just gonna like be invisible and then be like, "Oh, hey, we're here,"
I think it sounds like
it'll
I
fun.
feel like it's wasted.
It'll
As
last
you
an
are
hour.
as you are having
Alright.
this discussion through the door, through like somewhere through the door on the other side, you hear another door slam.
All right. Well,
Hmm.
I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
alright, so
It
now turns to
slams. So that
Riku,
sounds like
if you're
that
gonna do
sounds like
something,
they're
do it
running.
now.
Yeah, that sounds like they're running. Riku does not cast invisibility.
So we breaching?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's
All right,
Opens
Axel,
opens door.
you open the door, and before you see a gaunt man, sword drawn, looking at you in surprise. Who the fuck are you? And you see several other figures, one with fire, like magical fire on their fingertips, and I'm just going to roll a d20 to see if it hits you because he was holding his firebolt. Let's see. Oh, is that not? Oh shoot, I have to do something here. I am going to ask everybody to roll initiative here in just a moment. I might have to technically update the encounter just because you guys made a bit of noise and they heard the
What?
bells.
We made noise,
Hey, rang the bells.
but we
Let's
did
see.
something.
we did a thing.
Yeah, we did something though.
Are we rolling it?
Did do something. All right.
All right, guys. Remember, we did something. Okay, don't forget that after this fight.
All right. So we got a 13A. Let's see. 13 for Vincent, a 15 for Sir Venom, 22 for Riku. And then Axel, you were a. There we go, 10. All right. I'm just gonna roll that firebolt really fast. That is a dirty 20 on Axel for the firebolt, and it's going to do 2d10. For 10 points of fire damage. That being said, Riku, you do get to go first. What would you like to do?
So, using one of my features, so I can cast 2 spells. Hold on, let me just read it real quick. See if I can get the mist. Get the. Well, would it be possible to, because I can cast Misty Step and Command once a day for free, basically, through my features. Would I be able to do that and cast a spell at the same time, or would it not work because it's technically a spell?
Yeah, it's still technically a spell. It just doesn't use up spell slots, I believe.
Okay. Okay. Well, in that case, and I wouldn't be able to force my way through this man here.
I'm gonna say that's a no. You cannot force your way through him unless you want to make like an attack roll to push him back.
Okay. I mean, could I like run at him and push him? Or
You can, yes.
would that use my action though?
Yeah, that would use up one of your attacks.
Hmm. All right. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go in front of Axel and cast a spell. I am going to cast Destructive Wave, which is a 5th
Okay.
level spell. So,
Alright.
everyone besides my friends need to roll a Constitution 16.
And how far out does it
Take
go?
30 feet.
30 feet. Let's see.
So they take one of those is thunder damage, and then this one is radiant. And they either take full or half of this.
I think this is about 30 feet by the looks of it. So it's in a cone, you said?
No, a sphere.
Oh, a sphere.
Yes, and it doesn't attack or hurt my allies. It's creatures I choose.
So it's like here?
But it centers from me, I believe,
Ah, okay.
because I strike the ground. That's why I was asking if I could get by this guy.
And you said it was 30 feet?
Yes.
Okay. So a little bit further than that.
Yeah. So it should get everyone besides these two, basically.
Okay.
And
I think it's about there.
yep. So you strike the ground, creating a burst of divine energy that ripples outward from you. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take the damage. And then if they also fail, they're knocked prone.
All right.
Right.
So 2 of the 3 cult fanatics have so far failed. What's your DC for your...
16. Con
Okay, so
16.
one of them did just succeed, and then the mage has also failed. So
Perfect.
I'm going to say the one over by the table was able to duck in time and ensure that he's only going to take probably half damage. Is that right? Whereas
Yep.
everybody else is going to take full, and they are prone.
All right. So if someone's prone, can I walk by them?
You can walk by them, I believe. Yeah.
I'd still provoke them, right?
Yes, but they have disadvantage against you.
Okay. And
And they will be difficult terrain to walk over them.
I think I'm just gonna step back. Actually, I'll get out of the way for the boys to. Actually, I should just advance. I guess I'll go here, step over him, and if I were to step to like the side, would that provoke if I step like here?
No, you are still within reach, technically. Well, the corner's a little odd there. I'm going to say you are still technically within reach.
All right, then I'll stay here. And let me see. So that was an action. So I still have a bonus action.
Sorry, did it do 13 or 16 damage, or both?
Both of those. One is thunder damage, and the other is radiant. The first
wow.
is thunder.
Okay.
Second is radiant.
Gotcha.
So, I just need to look at my real quick at my bardic if it has to be within sight. Not. No, they have to be able to hear me. Okay, perfect. So I don't have to see them. I'm gonna give. Let's see. I'm gonna have Axel my bardic.
Did you say anything in particular to do that, or?
I'd say, I knocked a few on the ground. Let's beat the fuck out of him, Axel. And boom, he is inspired.
All right. Full turn?
That is it.
Okay. That first mage that you knocked prone will take their turn. They're going to stand up for half their movement. They are going to look up into the space where you came from, and they're going to shoot a fireball at the ceiling there into that room, basically like above Axel's head. I think that's probably, I think right there is a 30-foot radius. Let me see if I can Yeah, it's still gonna hit some of their friends by the looks of it, but like they don't really give a shit. I would need everybody to roll dexterity saving throw, please.
Hmm.
Ooh, I fail.
Fireball. Wait, I did the wrong button.
So it looks like Axel succeeded, Riku succeeded. Vincent, let's see what you
I
got.
need to. Uh,
That is a
12.
fail. And
But
Sir
I'm gonna use my ability of the failed save. Reroll. Okay, go
Oh.
for it. Nick.
So luckily, I don't have to roll for my helmet because I saved. If I failed, I would have to roll for it.
Gotcha. Vincent, that's still fail. So everybody who
Yes,
failed,
it is.
26, and then Riku and Axel, 13, or I don't know, Axel, you might take less, right?
I'm resistant.
Can a fireball be uncanny dodged?
You, what's the terms for that again? Is it?
I think I have to see it.
Yeah, I think you could see it.
Yeah.
So resistance is half.
Yes, half of half there for you.
So 7.
Yep.
So 26 was full, and then
Yes.
okay.
And that mage will then run into a room to the south. And for a moment, Riku.
Oh, they ran past me.
No, the mage.
Oh, someone else.
Yeah. And the mage there. Let me just do one thing. You sort of
Acting like a
see
little
into that
bitch.
room briefly, and I'll just like clear this out for you as he like opens the door. He's gonna leave the door open for a moment, and then you see him like run into this room fully, and then you can't see him anymore. But you do know that there is a door there, basically.
Riku yells, "You're not going to get too far, bud."
And that brings us to the cult fanatic on the floor next to you, Riku. He will stand up. He will turn to you and he will cast Inflict Wounds. So that's going to be a spell attack against you. That's a natural 20.
Uh-oh.
And that's going to be 6d10. Because that is a critical. It's going to be 45
Wow.
damage.
That is a crazy high roll.
Yeah, that's an absurdly high roll. 10, 8, 10, 8, 7, 2.
It's 45 out of 60.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well,
That
I'm trying to see if there's anything I can do to that about that, and I don't think there is.
He
So I'll
moves that much.
Just take the damage.
And he moves that much closer to you. He himself is. Oh, you know what? Let's see. I think he died. Yeah, I'm sorry. He died from the fireball. That's my
Right.
bad. In fact,
Got my health back.
yeah. 2 of these guys died from the fireball. And I don't think that one was hit technically, so I'm going to leave him out of it. Yeah, sorry. That actually brings us to Sir Venom. It's your turn. That's my bad.
Okay.
So who's still standing?
Let me take. I'm going to put some tokens on him. The guy next to you is actually dead.
Okay.
So his dead body is here. Her dead body is at the bottom of the stairs. This guy is like shielding himself sort of under the table. So all these guys are alive.
Roger
See.
Dodger.
As I can get to here. I'll go right there.
And you see Sir Venom leap off the railing, almost like hurdle it, and then sort of like use his wings to down onto the ground.
And then let's see. I guess I'll get Umbra up.
Actually, can you roll me an acrobatics check at disadvantage for that? You're in full armor, right?
I am.
Yeah.
An 8.
I'm going to say you end up prone as you attempt to do this. just because the weight of your armor makes it difficult to do.
I can do that and just face plant right here.
Yeah.
And I guess so from the ground, I look over. That guy's sketchy, so I'm gonna have Umbra start attacking him with a 29 to hit.
That is a hit.
So 9 force damage to him.
Gotcha.
And then while Umbra has him distracted, I am going to shoot one of my magic feathers at him.
Sorry, it was
The-
a 29 to hit. Was that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. 9 force
Then
damage.
22 to hit with firebolt at the same guy.
Okay. Go ahead.
Right, so it'll be 23 fire damage plus 2 radiant damage, so 25 damage altogether.
He will use counterspell on the firebolt.
Oh, what a little bitch! Wasting a counter spell on a firebolt.
Well, yeah, especially when it's 23 damage. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Sir Venom?
No, that's everything.
All right. Vincent.
I love the new Umbra token.
Oh, yeah.
Vincent's turn.
Yes.
All right. Vincent's gonna come up. Squeeze through here. We can squeeze by.
Yeah.
All right.
And that guy's dead. You can walk over him without issue.
Oh. Vincent would survey the room and draw his bow and take out. Let's finish off the guy to the south. This at the bottom of the map.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he got wounded from some stuff. So we can probably finish him off. That one, 18.
An 18 is a hit.
26 damage.
Yeah. How would you like to describe this?
Just quick and painless. Arrow goes right through him, and he just falls to the ground.
Gotcha.
And then Vincent quickly gazes to the north of the room. Or actually, Umbra. Well, Umbra finishing someone off over there. We'll go for it. We'll not. We'll clean up.
Yeah, he only hit him once, and Umbra doesn't
Alright,
do a ton
well-
of damage.
Sorry. All right, we'll go with the one. We'll help Umbra. Try to take him out before he takes any damage. That is a miss, I assume. So we're going to use the redirect arrow
Okay. Bonus action.
to to the guy to the north. That will be 16.
Which one? This one or this one?
The one in the red. That one.
Okay. Okay. That's a hit.
Okay. So 22 damage.
Yeah. He is bloodied by your shot. You can see that the arrow lodges into his lungs, and you think that he's quite hurt.
Or soul. Let's finish him off. I'll use my last shot on him. Try to
Okay.
kill him.
Well, you
Man,
have
I
3
am
attacks
rolling
now, don't you?
terrible. Yeah, I have 3 attacks now.
Was that a snipe shot again?
It was. So that's probably a miss.
Yeah, that is a miss.
You're lucky for now. Yeah, and that's all I got.
Okay.
I would maybe take like half a step over to help give room for
Um,
Axel to
would-
come running in.
so this is like a balcony right here where you were.
All right.
If you would
Oh,
like to,
stairs down there.
yeah, if you'd like to like stand on the edge of the like railing of this like stone balcony here, you can.
I would just like lean. Is there room to stand there? No.
You could
Oh, I see
stand
the ledge right
here.
there.
Yeah, if you wanted to like stand on the ledge, you could, but there's not really a
It was
lot of
just
room
more.
to like.
Yeah, no, it's just more. I know Axel's coming.
He'll be
Just
able to
like,
squeeze by.
Do a
Yeah.
ninja perch on the ledge.
Ah,
I don't think you
And
want
then
to
you
do
prone
then
to
that.
like your
getting
next
knocked
shot, you can
off.
like jump off and do a flip and like shoot the arrow while you're upside down in the air.
Yeah,
that's-
it says the guy who's prone.
All right, gargoyle pose, Ninja Turtle pose on the corner here. If I get knocked off, I get knocked off. is what it
Okay. Can you just give me an acrobatics check for that?
is. Yes, I would love to.
And my assumption is that you're going to do it in such a way where you like literally just sort of like hop up without using your hands at all. You just sort of like,
Yeah, some sort of flipsy do, and then like hero land, and then just kind of like squat up there.
yeah, no issues there. Axel, what would you like to do?
This is gonna be awkward. Axel is
Yeah,
going
push me
to
home.
Got a gargoyle next to him.
So this gets me 15 in my movement. Okay, so I want to jump. I'm basically trying. I want to chase that guy that ran. So I'm gonna be like going towards that door.
Okay. I'm going to, if you're going to jump past Vincent at all, I'm going to have to ask you to roll an acrobatics to get by him.
Okay.
Gonna leapfrog him, or leap turtle him.
I'm crouched over a little bit.
He's
Should
got a
be fine.
shell that you can use to like
18.
put a hand on the shell
Pole
while you
vault.
jump over.
Yeah, like
Okay.
a pole vault.
And
Ugh.
Vincent, can you please make a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah. Dex save right there. Ugh.
Oh, okay. So the way I ruled this was 30 minus Axel's acrobatics check, so 12. You had to get a 12 or better. I'm gonna say that you're knocked off, and Axel, you can keep going.
Okay. Uh,
I'll land on the table,
Okay.
my back,
trying to
and lay on
so-
my back, balance on my back for a little bit.
So he's
Just
just
rolling
spinning
back
on a
and forth
shell,
on your shell.
or just spinning a circle.
Yeah.
Somebody flip him
Hopping.
over.
So how much movement would it take me to get to? Because I want to get on this table. I guess I'm trying to get to that
yeah.
door. I've already used 15, so
Gotcha. I think so. There's a running jump rule that I'm trying to find really fast. I'm pretty
well-
sure.
If he's running full speed, he can jump at his full length. I think is what the rule is essentially.
You cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet beforehand. So yeah, what's your strength score?
25.
All right. So let's say you get all the way to the door by the looks of
Yeah.
it.
Damn.
Yeah,
You see
Axel
Axel
can
fly through the room.
fly.
Yeah, I want to see why that
He's
guy
got-
was. Why is that guy running? Yeah, I'll open the
His
door.
massive tree trunks for legs.
Gotcha. And as you open the door, you can see. Oops. That's my bad. Give me a moment.
Kicks open door.
You see what is effectively just a larder. So it's like a kitchen area. Inside this kitchen, the small crypt has been converted into a kitchen. Dirty utensils soak in a large basin to the east. A stone coffin appears as a fire pit. The coffin's lid has been repurposed as a table, which bears platters of dried fruit, nuts, and meat. And you can see the man before you, a gnome of some ill repute, flipping through the pages of his spell book, being like, no, not that one, not that one. Oh, God, what gets us out of here? And then sees you and, oh, no, this is not good.
Okay, so I would have
Poor
had.
fella.
Yeah, before I did all that running and stuff, I would have had put my shield on my back. So, all right. So yeah, I'll step up to him, and just deliberate, very, just open up my jacket, my dope jacket, reach into the inside of. I got this little compartment on the inside of my jacket, as other jackets do sometimes, and I pull out my flask, so that I can regain some health. I'll do that as my bonus action. Yeah, my bonus action.
Okay.
Uh,
So
it,
movement, bonus
yeah.
action.
Just wanna 64 plus 6. 64.
You've actually taken some damage.
Yeah, I haven't raged. Or no, yeah, it's wait.
He's not too pissed off about this fight just yet.
Should I say 64?
I think it's 4d4 plus 4 for a greater.
Oh no, this is for
His
my
jacket.
my jacket move.
Oh.
Yeah,
Troll skin jacket.
6d4. Okay, so d4 is 6 times.
Excuse me?
And then plus 6 to that, so 20. Okay.
Pretty good.
Yeah. So I do that
ahead.
in front of the
Go ahead
guy.
and just add 2 more to that just because you rolled some ones.
Okay. And then ooh. Yeah, I'm just gonna get in his face and start stabbing him. I'm just gonna stab him with my dagger. And I don't think I have a reason to have advantage on the guy. Although yeah, I don't have a reason to have advantage, so I'm gonna do it reckless. So I do
That
get
does get
advantage.
advantage. Yeah.
15. So 15 hit him.
You have a bardic.
He
Yeah.
is going to look at you and cast shield. So his AC is a 20.
Okay.
If that changes how you're gonna
Does the
use a bonus
bardic?
spell.
Yeah. So what is bardic? What do I do for bardic?
It's a D10.
On
Yeah.
top of it?
Yep.
Yeah.
D10. Okay.
But you
So does it be a 22 then?
Yeah, and you stab out and he casts shield, and your dagger in your hand is almost like sort of caught in the middle of it and you can't push forward. And then you hear Riku's words of
I said, let's go kick some ass, Axel, or something like along those lines.
That's something.
I said, get in here, let's kick some ass.
Okay.
and you push through the shield, stabbing into this man, this poor gnome.
Yeah. Okay, so that
This-
hits him. Okay, so then I do damage for 10, and then the sneak attack damage. So 21 for first attack, and then
How would you like to describe this kill?
I see this pathetic little dwarf character trying to run. First he ran away, now he's doing shield magic stuff, and I'm just not having it, and I just repeatedly stab him.
Did he get hit with my attack?
Prison style.
He did get hit with your attack.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
that
why
yeah.
you're still away. Okay, that makes
He
sense.
took 29 points of damage plus 21.
And
so.
before he actually, I'll bash, just for cinematic purposes, I'll bash his head against a wall.
Okay,
Yeah.
so as you do this, you push your arm through his shield, and it like glances across his cheek, and then you like actually like flip the dagger in your hand, and then you stab multiple times into the side of his head. And as your dagger gets stuck from stabbing into the side of his head, you take him and bash his head into the wall and pull your dagger free.
Nice.
It's like as if repeatedly stabbing wasn't brutal enough.
Yeah, I mean, I had to make it like a, finisher.
Over the top, I get it.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right. That guy is DED dead. Which brings us to.
I feel like one day Axel's just gonna rip a man in half.
The individual next to Umbra will cast some spells because they got to do something here. Yeah. I think that they are going to. cast Cone of Cold across Riku. Yeah, they're going to cast it across Riku. I think everyone except for Axel, technically, unless I can get everyone with Axel. Probably not, is my guess.
What type of save is that? Con?
That is going to be. Yeah, I
Save?
think it's a con save. Oh, you know what? He might actually, if he goes up to here. Try that. Even if he gets in the doorway, actually, if he gets in the doorway next to his buddy, and then he won't end his turn there. So he does hit everyone. So Axel through Riku, Sir Venom, and Vincent. Go ahead and please roll a Constitution save. You have to get a 14 or better. Just a heads up, Sir Venom, that's technically a Constitution check. Riku,
Yeah.
that is a fail.
I saw that, but my save would just be the same, just with an additional 2 on top of that.
Okay. So it looks like everyone except for Riku succeeded. So that is going to be 8d8 points of damage.
Doesn't sound good.
And this is cold damage being dealt out. So 45 points of cold damage.
What?
Or half as much on a save.
There's something else going to happen to me, right?
If you are killed, you are frozen solid.
Okay. Well, luckily I'm not killed, but that really hurt.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
So you rolled like 45 damage against me earlier that you had to take back, and here it is again.
Is there any reason to take it back this time?
I don't think so.
Okay. Then I'm going to drop that. And then he is actually going to, so let me just double check this distance as I map this
Did
out.
he hit his friends too?
Yeah, oh yeah, he hit his friend. In fact, the friend in front of him is dead. He drops and he is frozen solid. So this guy, and I'm just going to put this circle around him to indicate that.
An icicle.
Yeah, he is totally frozen solid. He's going to run through the door. And you see him just burst the door open, and you can see that there is a hallway there that he begins to run up some stairs. And he will have to end his turn there because I think that's technically 30 feet for him. That being said, it is the other mage's turn. He's going to do the exact same thing. So he's going to hit everyone with a cone of cold again. And I would need everybody to please roll Constitution saving throws. Sir Venom, that is a fail. Axel, that's a success. Riku, that is a fail.
I'm gonna do the
Session?
session. Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna eat the damage.
How about
There's a
you,
second.
Vincent?
2 again. Wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm probably
That
gonna
is-
go
Just did
down.
con save. I gotta do another one. 11.
That is a fail. Let me roll the damage. $33 points of damage.
When we
Oh, yeah.
save these, do we take damage?
Yes, you take half damage.
Oh, okay. So that was
I'm gonna use my reaction
first guy was 20,
Oh.
for an absorb elements.
22. Shit.
Let's see.
Riku's down again.
To do-
Surprise.
To do math here.
Let's see. So I think I probably want to upcast this. So
23
I'll upcast it at
plus-
3rd level, so that I can do take away 3d6 of that.
18, 40.
Oh my god.
So technically, let me
That
just
makes it
double
barely
check
even
this
worth it.
spell. So it says it's kind of an odd spell. A creature killed by this spell becomes a frozen statue until it thaws. I think you're technically down, so you're not dead, Riku.
Hmm.
So you can make your normal death saves.
Okay.
I'm down to 10 health.
Is this
Anyone's there.
a new round of combat or is this still the first one?
This is still the first one, and that mage is going to cast that spell, and he is going to begin to book it.
So then I'm down to 40.
All right, and that will be his turn, and that cult fanatic is fucking dead. So that will be the end of the round at this point, and now we go all the way back up to Riku. Death saving throw, please.
I'm not raging.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Shit. No, because I saved.
A crit.
You
Okay.
are back up with 1 health.
Okay.
Well, that was pretty dope.
It's your third crit of the night.
It sure is.
Pretty good.
That
I got a
is-
hot hand.
That
Time
is
to
your
go to
full
the casino.
turn.
Yeah, go play the slots.
Sir Venom, what would you like to do?
Let's see. Umber can go 20 feet. So I guess that gets him close enough to take another peck at that guy.
And ice covers most of this room at this point. You see Umbra swiftly move across.
So
21's a
20
hit.
So 10 damage to him.
Okay.
And then I'll let's see, so I'll get up and then I have 15 feet left. So I'll go to here. Can I see him from here?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so what
You
do I
can see
wanna
him
do?
past the frozen man near the table. You hear Riku's teeth chattering behind you as he lifts himself back up on the holding onto the railing of the stairs.
It's so cold in here.
Let's see. I am feeling pretty pissed off at these guys. So I am going to. Sorry, do I use a 5th level slot? Yep, doing it. So I'm going to summon my Celestial buddy. And I'm going to have him appear in front of him. Blocking the way so he can't get by him.
Okay.
Let's see. And I did the close range guy. So we can do 2 hits. So. Oh, first one's a nat 1, which I'm assuming is a miss.
Yeah, that's a miss.
And the second one is a 14.
A 14 hits, actually.
Oh, nice. Let's see. So that's 1d10 plus 5, 6, 1d10 plus 8.
Actually, he'll use shield.
Oh, what a dick.
So that's gonna miss, actually. So he'll use his shield to pull himself up. Is it the full turn?
Yeah, that was action, that was bonus action, that was movement. That's everything.
Okay. Vincent, you are very cold, and you are prone on the table.
Vincent's gonna do a little rocking back and forth on his shell,
That's
and
funny.
then like back roll like onto his feet, like off the table and onto his feet,
Gotcha.
Nice.
and then take a snipe shot at bad guy over in the corner.
So he does have shield
Right.
up, so it's a little higher, but okay. Go ahead.
Is that does that have anything to do with cover, or shield just make his AC up?
Shield
So
just
that's what
boosts
it
his
does.
AC. He's got a big old
Yeah.
arcane shield in front of him.
That's
Makes
fine.
him
I ain't scared.
stronger.
That's fine. I ain't scared.
Your bow is powerful.
So that's -5 to that.
Yeah.
A 20 is exactly what you needed to hit him.
Aha.
He's got both mage armor and shield.
Wow. The double
Ooh,
whammy.
I get to reroll that. Is it the one? Not that much better. All right, so 21 damage.
He had exactly 21 hit points. How would you like to do this?
Ow. I would like. He's really cold. I would like him to just shatter into like ice pieces.
Okay, so as your arrow goes through the frozen guy, it actually picks up shards of ice and hits the guy in the back. And the arcane energy of your arrow seems to combine with the elemental sort of energy from the frozen guy, from the cones of cold, sort of residual arcane cold damage, and causes him to shatter as well. So, boom.
They both died.
The other guy was already dead. Yeah, he was like frozen solid
Oh,
there.
All right. So what is it? We got one guy left over there.
The one guy
Uh,
that, like that ran away.
yeah.
He's like hunched over, leaning on the railing. He has one left. He went that way. Points towards where Sir Venom's like guy is.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna use my movement. However much did I have to use how much to get off the table or anything? Just need to try to find a clear line of sight over here.
Yeah, so that would be it was half your movement to get up, and then 5 feet to get to off the table there. So then, like, yeah, you probably don't have enough movement left to be able to get where you'd like.
All right. What do I got? Ooh, let me just see one thing. I don't think I took it, but I gotta double check. What was the third type of arrow? Seeking arrow.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. So I've seen this creature in the last minute, right? Because
Very much so.
Yeah. So a creature you've seen in the past minute, fire an arrow at that. Flies towards the creature, moving around corners and ignoring 3/4 cover and half cover. If the target is in range and a path is available, it must make a dex saving throw or take damage from the arrow, plus 1d6 force damage, and you learn the target's location.
Wow.
So
That
like,
is
yeah,
cool.
it's exactly like this. Like if he runs away, it's like a Yondu like goes after him, and then I like pings him for me.
All
I guess.
right. That
That's
is pretty
So I
wild.
guess I didn't need to use my movement, but I guess I'm gonna use it now.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
some
So I'll
crafty
take
stuff.
So now I'll use a seeking arrow. So I'll just shoot in that general direction, and then it'll like take over, I guess.
And you see the arrow zip through the people and to the right. And he's like right here. Can you see where the cursor
Yeah.
is? Okay, cool.
Yeah. So
Let
he
me
does get to make a
roll.
dex save of 12. It's actually pretty low. So
I mean, that's still pretty good. Oh, he got a 20. So it is not going to hit him.
yeah. That's fine.
Probably startled him.
So half as much damage. I guess you weren't technically supposed to learn his location, but half as much damage. So go ahead and roll for that.
Oh, wait, hold on. Does it? Hold on. How does this work? You think he's gonna take half damage?
Yeah, because he made
Oh,
the dex save.
yeah, right? And take a damage. But I'm just wondering if you choose I'm wondering at what point do I make this arrow that? Like I didn't even make like a. Do you know what I'm saying? Like normally on these arrows I hit and then turn it into like the shadow arrow or the piercer arrow that explodes.
Yeah.
So it's like
So
it's just weird that it's different like this. So I'm just wondering.
you're using one of your attack rolls for it, but you
Yeah.
don't actually have to make the attack roll. That's
Oh,
all.
okay. All right.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense then. All right, that's fine. And then I don't want to use up my last thing. So I guess that's it. Oh,
Roll 6
no.
damage for it as well.
Oh,
Because it does
roll
still
what?
hurt him. You just 6 damage.
Oh, like a D6.
Yep.
Uh,
All right. So,
2.
and you hear a shout of "Ow! What the hell?" as Eric
Alright, and
zips
then
around
I'm
the
gonna
corner.
use. I'm gonna use second wind. That's my bonus action.
Healing yourself.
1d10 plus 11 health. One. Do I get to reroll that?
Yeah, re-roll that. Yep.
Rolling really bad today. Another one.
That's kind of impressive.
Bet you I can do it again. Alright, 16.
Cool.
Alright, and then I guess that's all I got.
All right. That is going to bring us in turn order to Axel. Your dagger covered in blood, the viscera dripping out of the dead body in front of you. What would you like to do?
I will use 5 feet of movement to hop in this room and get a status update. How are we looking in here?
You see ice littering the floor in front of you all over the place. You felt the cold on your back as it blasted over you not once but twice. Several bodies appear to have been frozen solid, especially the dead ones on the ground. Riku's barely holding on to the railing over to your right, and you can see that Vincent has been shooting arrows up to the north. How about your friends? Is there anything you provide him with in a short snippet, like 5 words or less?
There's one guy running away, the northern hallway.
Ooh, he's running away, huh?
Get him. Riku says.
Riku. Riku sounds beat. Okay, how far? So I got 45 left, so I can get to here. So that's 45. Okay. Ooh. All right. The question is, do I rage? Because I haven't been raging this whole time, but I feel like yeah. So I'll use my bonus action to rage. Because I don't know what this guy is. I'm gonna take a lot of damage. And then I will use my action. Yeah, we'll dash with the action. So I can, and then, all right. So I'm looking right and left here to see, like,
Yep.
Yes.
Let's see. It opens up the view of this hallway, and a little bit more, actually. You can see. Let me just open this up for you.
okay.
So you can see that the hallway turns to the south on the west side. There are 3 doors that you can make out in this hallway, 2 to the north and 1 to the south, and there is an opening to your east into what appears to be, I don't know, a library, a room with books and scrolls, so far as you can tell. And in fact, I'll give you this much of a vantage into that room there. You do see another cultist turning in your direction as you chase after the mage who appears to be running towards the female cultist.
Okay, so I will get right next to him in case he's running. Would it take an action or anything for me to just pull my shield out again?
That would be, where did you have it stowed?
On my back.
I would say that's probably a bonus action.
All right, so then I'm just dagger in hand, standing here, waiting for this woman, Axel doesn't know, to make their move. Yeah. I think I'll end my turn there.
Okay.
Long-eared and long-haired fella.
Wait, they don't. I think that's a man. It's got a man bun thing. Something. I don't know.
Well, Axel doesn't judge.
Axel doesn't care. He's just sizing them up.
He just wants to kill.
Yeah.
However he or she identifies as, Axel will kill him or her.
All right, let's see. I need to roll a few things.
For the bells.
Not for the bells, sadly enough. Um,
Just kidding.
7. Let's see. Because you're about to engage with far more people.
No.
Oh snap.
Heal me up.
Well, didn't we hear
Yeah,
about there
you
was
did.
some talk of a lich too, right?
There was.
Yeah.
The Lich King.
May have thrown a rock at
Spoken
the
of them.
hornet's nest.
Yeah. I mean, I want a short rest for Riku's sake, but it's
Short rest. What?
I'm not talking right now. I'm saying we can't because we're still in the middle
Yeah.
of we can't just let these people run away
Dungeon.
and then just sit in this room for like a half hour.
If
I
we
don't
can,
think we're
if we
I
can
don't
get
think we're quite
out of
there yet.
if we can get out of combat, I can do one of my spells that heals like a shitload of HP to all of us.
I mean, I got
so
my little.
that was...
I got a hidey hole spell, but I don't think it really matters much here.
Are we so I remember we were playing
the
like minion rules at some point where it was like if there's a bunch of like low level people and you could just like smash them.
Yes. If that pops up, I will let you know.
All right.
But not at the moment. What you do see is a woman yelling, "What the hell?" And she throws out her hand, and you can hear her casting a spell. She's going to use inflict wounds upon you, Axel. So let's see if she hits. 14. That does not hit you, does it?
It's not.
Okay. So her inflict wound shoots out, and you're able to sort of dodge it, and it fizzles out against the stone wall to your right. That will be her turn. Actually, she'll begin to 5. 10, you hear her like running up the room, running down the room in the opposite direction as her. You suddenly see
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
you see a ghoul run around the corner, sort of cackling and sort of around the corner towards you. That will be its turn because it doesn't have any. Can't do anything to hit you. This guy's dead. This guy's dead. The mage, who's right next to you,
Mm-hmm.
he will look at you
Mm-hmm.
and he will cast a spell upon himself, turning himself invisible.
Not good.
I mean, okay. Do I see that door he's next to open or the ghoul move out of the way? Like
You see, make a. What's your passive perception?
passive perception is 16.
And let me just check something.
So I feel like if I don't see that stuff, I just have to assume he's just invisible standing there like you can't see me now.
It's kind of like in between a rock and a hard place.
You do not know where he went based on your passive perception and what he rolled.
Okay.
So you just see the ghoul in front of you. He did not open the door. I'll say that the door did not get opened or anything. That'll be his full turn, and that is the end of round. So we're actually going to go back up to Riku. Riku, you don't know what's happening to the north, but what would you like to do?
Let's see. Gonna check the old inventory here. I just got a potion, large of size potion. So looks like I have 2 smalls, 2 of the large ones. I'll just do so is doing a potion a bonus action?
Yes, it is. Yep.
Okay. I'll just go ahead and pop one of those. With the little guy, so 2d4 plus 2, it looks like.
Yep.
7.
Go ahead and add an extra 1 because you rolled a 1, so 8.
Okay. All right. Back up to 9 HP. Feeling good. Riku, he was hunched over on the stairs. Wasn't looking too hot. Just, reaches into his bag, pulls out a potion, chugs, wipes his mouth, stands up a little bit straighter, and then proceeds towards this direction.
Okay.
Let's see.
There's a dead body on the ground there, so I'll start moving some of these out of the way for you.
That's 30. With my boots active, I have double movement, I think. Let me see. But would they turn off if I went down?
Your boots. Is it boots of elven kind?
Boots of speed.
Boots of speed. I don't actually know, so.
Okay. Well, my movement's doubled when I have them active.
It's not been a total of 10 minutes, so I'm going to say no. Yeah, they're still good. Your movement is still doubled.
All right, excellent. So there's 30 of 70 movement because my movement is 35 now. I will go another 15, so 45. And then I will. I can't go through them, right? Okay, so
Right.
go here and start swanging at the ghoul mans.
Out of nowhere, Axel, you see Riku push past you along the edge of the wall, blood smearing along the wall as he does so, taking swings at the ghoul that was in front of you.
Riku's not looking too hot, but he's still fighting anyway.
Oh,
That's a hit, Riku.
Okay. And is this creature undead? I'm
Yes, very much so.
all right. So then I get an extra D8. So all of that is radiant. So 12 radiant.
Okay.
And then a D6 of fire from my helmet. Ends up only being another 1. That's my
Okay.
first attack.
13 points of damage as you lance into him with Gilbert Gottfried's voice. Ah, why more ghouls?
It's time, my friend, and Riku swings again. There we go.
Hey, that's a big hit.
Gonna do both of them at the same time.
Yeah. How would you like to do this?
Normally Riku like runs in a straight line, and you sort of just see like a, like a flash of light or like an after image of him like running by. But this time he's like, swaggering left and right, like stumbling through the hallway, but still moving extremely fast. And then he just stops dead in front of you and just like fucking carves up the guy real quick. And then he just like looks back at you, throws his sword on his shoulders, like, we got to keep going. he's gonna move again. So let's see, what was so?
you look fucked
it was
up, Riku.
Yeah, it was 45 when I was here. And that's
45, so you
it.
gotta.
Yeah, I can get to
this.
about. Let's see. I get to like here, and that'd be all my movement. Full 70.
All right. Well, Riku, you get to see the rest of the room, which holds a ghoul and four more cult fanatics as you burst into the room, Han Solo style, screaming. Yeah. Is there anything else you can do for your turn?
So I've done my bonus action, movement. So I think no. The answer is no.
All right. Well, that's a bummer because there are two cult fanatics who are actually going to go. Actually, the two cult fanatics, a ghoul. Actually, all of the cult fanatics and the ghoul will go before Axel goes. The first cult fanatic is going to open. Actually, she was the last one, so that's not going to be her. This cult fanatic will say, "Get out of the way, girl," and go and open what appears to be a secret door behind this bookshelf. And you catch a glimpse of it for a moment as he opens it, but it's brief. and you see him. Oops. And you see him slip in and then disappear. That will be his turn. One of the others will move forward towards you and cast Inflict Wounds.
Riku's on the
Let's
ground.
see. If it hits, it might not hit.
That doesn't hit.
It does not hit. Okay. And he'll be like, 5. And he will begin to run up the secret passage as well. Let's see. The ghoul will run at you, and it will take some attacks. This ghoul. Oh, my browser froze up. Give me a moment.
Damn.
Okay. This ghoul will. It will
Well,
use it.
you're out of range,
Who's out of range?
Riku, to have my like the undead have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Ah, bummer.
All good.
Its barbed tongue attack will be a 19.
Oh yeah.
That's a hit.
Uh-huh.
And it will do. Oh, I rolled a natural 1. It will do 4 points of damage, and your speed is reduced by 10 feet until the end of your next turn. So you're a
Riku,
little less speedy.
The thing, lashes out at him and he blocks it with his forearm. And then
It will also take a claw attack
Yep.
for 21.
Oh jeez.
And that's going to be 8 points of damage.
On the ground again.
And it will move over
Damn.
your body. Actually, let me just double check the distance on that. 20. No, it can move towards Axel, as a matter of fact. I'm going to put you unconscious here, Riku. Let me just find the token for it.
Damn.
And that will bring us to the last cult fanatic, who has not yet moved. He will stand near your unconscious body, and it will cast Inflict Wounds at Axel. Come on, big
I was
money.
gonna say, good thing he didn't do it at me.
Damn it. So
Okay.
Inflict Wounds is going to miss, and that will be his turn. That brings you to Sir Venom. What would you like to do, Sir Venom?
Let's see. What do I want to do? Let's see how. Let's see. Let me get some distance measurements. So I can get to the other side. It looks like of my guy. And I think I need to start recovering a little bit of HP. And I can't see Riku from here, so I can't do anything to help him. So I'll use my items special cure wounds on myself. It's 3d8 plus 3. Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty
24
good.
HP back. Let's see, bonus action. Yeah, I'm can only get to there. Then my Celestial doesn't have any ranged attacks, so he can't get to that ghoul. I'm assuming he wouldn't be able to like walk through Axel to the other side of the ghoul to stay on top of the dead ghoul.
Walk through this guy.
Yeah, like have
If
him go
it
like around over here.
no, does it count as that's a character, right? That was a 5th level spell or a 4th
Yeah.
level spell. Yeah.
Yeah.
That,
He's
if it
like
were
a
Umbra, I
full
would let you
size
do it.
dude.
Yeah, not that guy.
Okay. So yes, instead I'll have him heal me some more.
Okay.
So 2d8 plus 5. So another 13 HP back to me.
You're like 2/3 full. That's pretty good.
Then Let's see. I use my bonus action to. Let's see, can I just move him without a bonus action?
I think you have to commit. I think that was your
Yeah. As a bonus
command.
action, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attacks. So I guess I'll have him move here. And that's everything. Movement action, bonus action, celestial action.
All right. That brings us to Vincent. What would you like to do?
To keep up with the rest of my group. But I'm super weak. Um, um, Wait for me, guys. And Vincent would run in here.
Run in there. Okay.
And can I check out this water?
Yeah.
That's what I would like to do.
You glance at it. You notice that it's got a brass copper pipe coming up out of the wall. It looks similar to the other pipes that you had seen prior in some of the other rooms previously. But other than that, nothing necessarily stands out to you.
If Vincent recalls the last time he was at these pools, it had some healing properties, possibly. Am I
I don't.
remembering that correctly? Is that not
N-
the different
n-
place?
No, yeah, different place. That was the Temple of Tyr before you
All right.
teleported.
That's like a sink in a kitchen.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking it could heal me, maybe, but no, don't think so.
You never know. Worth asking.
I know, right? Vincent's real thirsty. He takes a drink of water.
Okay. Yeah, you take a drink of water. Nothing in particular occurs.
All right, good. All right. I got nothing. Potion of greater healing. I'm gonna have to use it because I feel like there's gonna be more. I got 2 of them. All right, I'm gonna use one of my potion of greater healings as my thing.
Okay.
And what are those? It's 4d4 plus 4.
Yes.
Am I reading that right? 4d4. These are really good. 11 plus 4. 15. All right. That's all I got.
All right.
As I use to get in here, so I'll have to use my movement to get back into action.
So you used your movement, bonus action, and do you want to use your movement? You want to use your action to move back into the other room or anything? Or is
Oh, that's right. I can use my action to get an extra movement.
Yes, you can.
All right, then yeah. However much more I can go.
Okay.
Where's my
You can
measure?
double your movement with dash.
Yeah. Good. So let's double my movement and just try to get back as close as I can. So. And
You've got another
15.
30 feet of movement. That would be the doubling of your movement in that instance. So it's not, you don't get 90 total feet. You get 60 total feet of movement.
Right. So I can go another 60.
No, another 30. So what you had was
Right.
correct. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's go back to the room. Middle of the room, it looks like.
Okay. All right. That is going to bring us to Axel. What would you like to do?
All right. Axel. I see Riku go down. I just,
Surprise.
yell out Riku down. And then gonna pull out my dagger, and I got this ghoul in my face. So I'm going to recklessly attack him with a dagger.
All right.
25 to hit him.
25 to hit. That is a hit.
So we stab him. 12. And then we're gonna sneak it to where you. That was I rolled for advantage, so we're gonna sneak attack him.
All right.
11 plus 12 plus 2, so 25. 25 total for the first attack.
Yeah, you viciously stab into this ghoul with your dagger. You blast a hole through it. It is still standing, just barely so.
Oh my god.
It's like
Okay.
a fist-sized hole.
Yeah. Then we'll go for another stab with our extra attack. So I'll go also reckless. 20 to hit.
That's a hit.
And 10 more plus 10 plus 2, so 12 damage.
Yeah, describe how you kill this.
Well, the first one goes through him, a hole apparently, and then I pull the dagger out and then uppercut him with the dagger in the chin area.
Gotcha. And it falls dead to the floor as well. Is there anything else you can do during your turn, Axel?
Can I? So these bodies are gonna be difficult terrain, but it really doesn't matter, right? Let's see. Wait, I can't even.
You could step over them, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just kind of
Fucking kick him aside.
stepping over, and then I see this guy just standing over my pal Riku, and I'm just like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And then I still got a little movement, right? So I'm just gonna like stand next to this guy.
Okay.
And with my bonus action, I will pull out my shield. So
Gotcha.
I get a little bonus AC. Shield. Clicks the button, and I'm gonna end my turn there.
All right. Sir Venom, what's your passive perception again?
22.
22. You hear shouting in the room behind this door. Get out there! Get out there, you fools! Go, attack them! Kill them!
I'll use my telepathic link to let everyone know we got more guys incoming.
Okay. Let me do one thing briefly.
Hear you well unconscious.
I come
This
to you as a dream.
disembodied voice. Okay. Perfect. So that guy does that. These guys are all dead. This guy going to out of nowhere, Axel. Ooh, this is not good for you, Riku. Yeah. This guy is going to. Ooh. Actually, he will use Magic Missile at 4th level. So that's going to be 6d4 plus 6. And so this is directly at you, Axel, for 16 points of damage.
So he just hits no matter what.
Yep, it's a magic missile,
Okay.
and he
I'm
upcast it,
okay. I'm raging,
and
so that's 8 damage.
you still don't see anybody.
Oh wait.
Wherever it came from, they're still invisible.
Okay, new round of combat, so I can Can I uncanny dodge that and then just make that 4 damage?
Yes, you can. Yep.
All right, we'll do that. Cool.
As that occurs, you have I actually think that chick needs to run in 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh snap! Do I see them running their little hiding area?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cover's blown.
Yeah, you see
Riku
them.
saw, but
It's
he's
like
down.
a
Yeah,
open door.
that's what I was
with
thinking
a-
when Riku went down. I was like, oh shit! Now he can't tell me where they're running.
Yeah.
No. You know that it's like an open bookshelf that's like open for a secret door there. All right, and then barging out of the room to the north and Sir Venom, you're gonna see a bunch of this through a door for a moment. As the door
Oh.
opens, you see 2 demons. One begins to barrel out of the room, and it meets your Celestial here. Does your Celestial have hit points?
It does.
Yeah, it is going to immediately begin to attempt to pummel into it with a bite and 2 fist attacks. So it's going to take a bite.
Say not anymore.
Is a 16 a
That's
hit?
a miss.
Okay, and 2 fist attacks, an 11 and a 16. So it sounds like
Wow.
all of it are
All
misses.
misses. Yeah, 18 AC.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's dodging.
It will have advantage on those. So this is the bite again, so that's going to be a miss. And then let me do 2 more of the fists. 17?
Miss.
All right. How about a 26?
Oh, that finally hits.
Okay. So that is going to be a 13 points of damage towards your Celestial.
Okay, so I gotta start keeping track of this.
Because he gets to attack recklessly. And you get advantage against him. And that is the Barlgura. That will end its turn. And we will start the round with Riku. What would you like to do?
I would like to roll a death saving throw.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Let's see.
Let's roll
again?
another crit.
Oh, that's
That
a
is
fail.
fail. Yeah. All right. That'll bring us back to the cult fanatic. And he will 5, 10, 15. Let me see if I have line of sight on. He might have line of sight. Yeah, you know what? He's gonna just pop a shot as he's running at Sir Venom to inflict wounds. Oh no, nope. He's gonna use spiritual weapon, and he will get a smaller version of the Barlgura as his spiritual weapon because that's the easiest thing for me to grab. And that is, a small version. And this small version is going to sit right here. And it's going to take a swipe at you, Sir Venom. All right, so that's going to be this. That's going to be a miss.
Yep.
And he will run this way further. This one will poke his head out. Actually, he will do more than that. 5, 10, 15, 20. And he will use inflict wounds on Axel. And were you reckless on your last attack, Axel? Did we
He's
lose
always
that?
reckless.
I think a 20 is going to hit him anyways, by the looks of it. I think that's right. Yeah, a 20 hits anyways. So it's going to be 3d10 damage on, let's see, on Axel. So that's 23 points of necrotic damage to Axel. Can you guys hear him at all, or is it just me?
No.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
There
Axel
he
on mute.
is.
23 points damage. That'll be his turn. Sorry, there's a lot of guys for me to keep track of. And the next monkey man will he'll lumber down there, and that's actually going to be his full turn by the looks of it, just due to his movement speed. Which then brings us to this cult fanatic next to Axel on the other side. He's going to get advantage now that that guy's there on his inflict wounds, and he will attempt to hurt you big time with that. A 17. That's going to be a miss by the looks of it. That's all of those guys' turn. That brings us to Sir Venom. What would you like to do?
Let's see. So I'll come. I'm just gonna move Umbra just because I'm gonna stand here. And Umbra can like sit on my shoulder because I'm not gonna have him do anything. Because with my bonus action, let's get Riku back up with a healing word.
Nice.
So I'm gonna look over to Riku, point at him, and say, "Get off your ass, you damn bard," and heal him for. Oh, let me re-roll that one. Let me re-roll that one. Let me re-roll that one. There we go.
Oh,
God
two.
damn it. So he gets 8 points of health back. And that was my bonus action. See, for my action, I can only do cantrips.
Riku arises. Well, his eyes open.
Riku, as you wake back up, you see this lumbering demon gorilla standing above you, Axel surrounded by cultists. You see dead ghouls between yourself and Sir Venom. What else are you doing, Sir Venom?
He was not surprised.
I'm going to. Let's see. This is the one that Axel already hit, right?
Yes. Oh no, you didn't. He
Nah.
did not hit that one. Sorry.
Okay, he's just menacing, looking at him menacingly.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let's see. I am going. Thinking, would it be possible, like, if I used minor illusion to make like another copy of Riku on the ground? Is there like a roll or something I can do to like confuse the people into attacking that instead of the real Riku?
Let me look at minor illusion.
The real coup.
I've seen that been used in the movie. They made the guy play the guitar and then he started skipping.
Illusion also ends. If you create an image of an object such as a chair, muddy footprints, or small chest, it must be no larger than a 5-foot cube. The image can't create sound, light, smell, or any other sensory effects. Physical action with the object image reveals it to be an illusion because things will pass through it. So you can try to do so. Then anyone nearby will have to make an intelligence check to see if it is an illusion or not. And I'm going to say that because it's a creature they've been fighting, they will have advantage on their intelligence check.
Okay. In that case, I think I'm just gonna go for some damage.
Okay.
So I'll target this guy
Okay.
and I'll fling a magic feather his way. with a 16 to hit.
Is that a guiding bolt?
It's a firebolt.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Alright, so 22 fire damage and a whopping 1 radiant damage.
All right.
23 altogether.
He is bloodied from that.
And then my celestial is gonna take a couple swings with his mace at the what Balrog you called it?
Barlgra.
The Barlgra. So first one is 23 to hit,
That is a hit.
and his is 1d10 plus 1d10 plus 8. So he takes 15 damage.
Yeah. And what type of damage was that?
Radiant damage.
Radiant damage. Yeah, he takes 15 full radiant damage.
Perfect. And then let's see. And I am within. Who's within 10 feet of him? Just me. So I'll see. I'll give myself some temporary hit points. That's 5 temp HP to me.
All right.
And here comes his second attack. Ooh,
Oh,
25. That's a hit.
yeah, it's a hit.
So another 12 radiant damage.
Okay.
Let's see if I can roll better for my temp HP, and I cannot.
Gotcha. And is that your full turn?
Yeah, that's everything.
All right, Vincent, what would you like to do?
Ooh, get in the action. Get in the action. So,
Or I guess actually, I'd move like right here, just so there's room for. Cause I'd be expecting Vincent to come up and start shooting people.
we can get to the edge of the hallway. Alright, what do Vincent's gonna run in like Kramer style
Okay.
and like look both ways and try to figure out what's going on real quick.
Yeah, as you run in, you see that there are several guys here. Riku is down on the ground with a horrific looking demon ape on one side leaning over him. There's a demon ape to your left. There's at least one cultist that you can see in combat with Axel. It's a mess.
Who's this guy? Corvus?
That would be a celestial that Sir
Friendly.
Venom summoned.
Yeah, he's on our side.
That's
He's
your
very
guy.
raven-like, as a matter of fact.
Alright, well if I saw them fighting, I would take a shot at the guy on the left then. Try to clean up some mess here.
Okay.
And as always we will be doing
Snipey.
yeah, we gotta do damage. Gotta do damage.
That is a hit.
Alright. 22.
Yep. 22 points of damage. That's very good. He's bloodied at this point.
Alright, follow-up shot. Oh!
That is going to be a,
10.
a miss. Yeah.
Yeah. What I got? Can I redirect it? There's nobody in sight.
Bonus action.
Yeah, there's nowhere to redirect it. We'll just use another shot. It's fine. Third shot. Crit.
Oh shit.
All right.
Ooh, and I get to reroll the one. That's a D8. So
It's going to be 13 plus 3. So 16 points of damage.
Yeah, plus 10.
Ah, gotcha. So 26. How would you like to do this?
Ah. What is this thing? It's a big ogre thing.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it was my third, right? It was my third shot that did it, right? So
It was, yeah.
it was like I took 3 shots. So it was like the first one hit it, the second one whizzed by, and the third one hit it. So they just kind of like staggered on the first one, and the second one hit him and knocked him over.
Gotcha. And he falls down dead in that doorway to that room.
All right, and then I would say, "Come on, Raven-looking thing, let's go this way." Direct him towards the gang to the right.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Okay.
Wowie.
Then that brings us to Axel. What would you like to do?
How much HP does Riku have?
Riku, how much HP
Riku
do you have?
has 8 out of 80.
8 out of 80.
At 10%.
Okay. And I have a question about the Mace of Terror. So it causes things to be afraid, right? So if I used it in this situation, could these things still attack me, or would they be too afraid to attack me and run away? Like, what are the?
Can't move towards you, and I think they'd have disadvantage if they do try to hit you.
Okay, I think it's worth a charge of it for Riku's sake, because Riku.
But the Mace of Terror might have the Omega Fear, where they might have to actually move away as well.
I'll read the old fine print here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Three charges, a wave of terror. So they become frightened. It must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can. Yeah, it is the
Alright.
mega fright.
So I will use an action with the Mace of Terror,
Okay.
and they have to set 15. They have to succeed at Wisdom.
Yeah.
Forgot you had that thing.
And it's creatures of your choice. So it's going to be the 3 around you?
The 3 surround. Yeah, we're trying
Okay.
to get these things away from Riku because man is down.
All right. The first one is going to be a fail. The next one, then these are the cultists. A 13?
It's got to be a
It's a
15.
DC
It's got
15.
15.
Okay.
So
That's
And
nice.
then the Barlgra. Wisdom save. It is not terrible at this.
oh,
Okay, but I rolled pretty high.
he ain't buying it.
Um,
But at
yeah.
least that cuts
Power
the
3 is not bad.
yeah.
That's pretty good, actually.
Okay.
Good odds.
So does that count as both my actions? Like my attack, my extra attack is. So that's just like
yes.
okay. So,
Yep.
so then I just got my bonus action. I am missing more of the HP than I would like to be missing. Where I think I have a heal, potion of greater healing. Yeah, I'll use a potion of greater healing. What was it? 4d4, 4 times. 4, so 12. 12 HP.
And you get to either roll a d4 or add 1 to it, just because you rolled a 1.
Oh, I'm lazy. We'll just add 1.
Okay.
Okay, so that was
Things
my
moving.
action, bonus action. Still got my shield out. So I think that's the end of my turn. I'm just trying to protect old Riku here.
Okay.
Preach.
That brings us to a cult fanatic. Which cult fanatic? I am beginning to lose track because I have 12 dead fucking cult fanatics in my initiative order. Let's see. I actually think that this is one of these guys. Give me a moment here. Let me just double check something. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be this one. Okay. And that brings us, yes. That mage is still invisible somewhere, running around,
Forgot about them.
and let's see. Oh man, I've used up a lot of their spell slots. No more cones of cold, no more
Yeah.
greater invisibilities. I think I've got one of those left. Yeah, he will use Fireball, and he will cast Fireball around the frightened. No, he will not do that.
Yeah.
He will cast Fireball on Vincent and
Whoa.
yeah. He casts it basically in the middle there. So I need Sir Venom and Vincent and Corvus to give me dexterity saving throws. So Riku, from your prone position, you suddenly see a fireball go off all around Vincent and Sir Venom. All right. Everybody saved, so you're only going to take half damage. That's pretty good. And it's going to be 8d6 for a total of 16 points of fire damage.
Okay, then I'm fire resistant, so I take half of that.
Okay.
So 8 damage. Oh, goodbye temp HP.
Sadly, Vincent, the water that you drank from the fountain in the other room does not give you any resistance, regardless of how refreshing it was. That will be his full turn, bringing us back around in the turn order to Riku. What would you like to do? You are prone on the ground. Two fanatics, terrified of Axel, and a giant demonic ape above you.
So, let's see. This real quick again. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Destructive Wave again.
Ooh. And I have to make, is it Constitution saving throws?
Ooh, those are good rolls.
Yeah, those are good rolls.
Yes, Con 16. And the
Ooh.
first one is thunder damage, second one is radiant.
So that was for the Cult Fanatic. That's a natural 1. That's a 19.
Okay.
And then the Barlgura is a Constitution saving throw. Even though he's good at those, he is going to fail as well.
That's the one that mattered the most. Okay, that's
Yeah.
big.
So that was 42 points of total damage. And sorry, you said it was
Yes.
coal. What types of damage was that?
Thunder, I believe. Yes, thunder for the 20, and then 22 is radiant.
Those are both fully effective, and he will take the full amount of damage. And as your wave sort of emanates from you and blasts out at them, one of the cultists completely dies and is thrown against the wall. And the other is very, very hurt. He is bloodied.
Was that the one who was saved?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not prone then, but the Bulgara is prone.
Bulgara. All right. And I'm going to take off this one, this frightened. And this guy is dead, and he's like slumped up against some of the wall back there. The other one is terrified and trying to run away from Axel. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
He didn't move out of my range, did he?
He did not.
Okay. So that was my action. I still have a bonus action.
Would you like
I
to
don't
stand up?
think I can cast any spells since I just used one. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
stand up.
Okay.
So there's half my movement, right?
Yep.
And if I move, that guy'll be able to swing at me, but at disadvantage, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose I'll just stay right here. Can't really do much else. I feel like popping a potion isn't really gonna do much for me at this point anyway.
Okay. All right. Let's see. It is the Cult Fanatic's turn. It is going to begin to run away from Axel Axel, if you'd like to take an attack of opportunity, you may do so.
All right. I'm doing that with my Mace of Terror, right? Since that's what I had out.
Yep.
Okay. Attack of opportunity. 27
That is a hit.
for 10, and if my rage damage gets put on that, then it's 12.
Your rage damage does get put on that, which is exactly what you needed to kill this guy. He had 12 hit points left.
Nice.
All right. And as he begins to flee in terror from you, you take him out at the knees, basically? Is that the idea?
Yeah. Yeah, I take him out, sweep the leg, and then smash his head with a mace.
Like that Skyrim attack where you like on the back of the head.
Yeah.
And that is his turn. That does bring us to the Barlgura, who will use half of its movement to stand up. It will look at you, Axel, and think that you. Oh, I don't know.
Oh yeah. I'm bashing my mace on my shield, trying to get his attention.
Let's see. Yeah. If that's working, so he's gonna roll an intelligence roll. He's got to get a DC 14 to determine who's a bigger threat. If he gets above a 14, he thinks it's Riku. If he gets below a 14, he thinks it's Axel. All right, he got below 14. He's dumb as rocks. He's going to take some shots at Axel. And he will take advantage. He will attack you recklessly. So
Are
this is going to be his bite.
these guys fiends
that'll
by
hit.
chance?
They are technically fiends.
Oh, that means he has disadvantage.
All right, let me re-roll that.
Fiends and undead, baby.
All right, so he only got an 11 for the bite attack. And so I guess the reckless and the your power sort of offset each other. The fist is going to be a 21 to hit, so that'll actually pop in. And then that's a natural 20. So this is the 20. And then this is the natural 20. So it's going to be 23 points of damage with his fists as he pummels into you.
Okay, 23. So rounding, so that'd be 12 with the resistance. And then is this a new round? I feel like it's
Yeah, I think it
since
is. I think this is a new
so then
round.
we'll dodge that and just take the 6.
All right. That is his full turn.
This will just never taken double-digit damage.
I'm taking a lot
uses.
of damage this fight.
Covered a lot as well.
There. That brings us to Sir Venom. Sorry, there's just a lot of dead bodies floating around.
Let's see
A
how.
lot of XP popping up.
That is one way to look at it.
So when the invisible guy did his attack, did he have the invisibility where he can attack and not become visible, or is he? I guess I don't know. We don't know. So
What it
but
seems like.
yeah, that's
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Sir Venom would like telepathically ask Riku, like, "Hey, do you still have those true sight glasses on you?" Because we should probably use those. But first I'm gonna have Corvus take some swings at this motherfucker. With a 22 to hit, which I'm guessing is probably a hit.
Yeah, mute.
Sorry, I was on mute. Yep. Yes, that's a hit.
All right, so he does 13 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then he will give 9 temp HP to Riku.
Oh, nice.
What? You sure about that?
Yeah, every time he takes a swing of his mace and it hits, he can give 1d10 temp hit points to anyone he can move within 10 feet.
Is that Summon Celestial?
Yep.
Yeah. Very good spell.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of it. I've used it like almost every big fight since I've gotten it. All right, here comes the second attack. Ooh, the 29.
Owie.
Holy smokes, that is a
That thing
hit.
is that thing is strong.
With 17 more radiant damage.
How would you like to do this?
So I guess he's using a mace, but I think his picture he has like looks like an Elden Ring twin blade. So we'll go with that. It's a twin blade.
Gotcha.
So like use one slash, like goes up to like slash across the ape's chest, and then just drives it down into his chest and like pierces his heart.
Gotcha. And something I forgot to mention, because these are abyssal fiends, they both actually disappear as you kill them, and they go away back to the abyss.
They're not actually dead. So, this temp HP, how long does that last for me?
Until someone hits you for that much damage.
Till like my long rest, probably.
It doesn't say anything about it running out. It just says creature gains 1d10 temporary hit points. Forever.
Okay.
Until Riku takes 10 damage, which will be like next round.
Right? And then actually, how much HP do you have? How do you look?
54 out of 114.
God damn, you have so much. But you're using the front line, so we'll give Axel 8 temp HP.
Nice.
All right. Full turn?
Actually, I haven't done anything yet. So then I'll run up next to Riku. And what would it take, like action economy wise, for me to like grab the true sight glasses from him?
And to put them on, so have you used your bonus action?
No, I've not used anything yet.
Because Corvus just goes on your turn. Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna say it would take your bonus action and your action if you wanted to take the glasses from Riku and put them on and use them. Because I think it's an action to activate them, but I would have to double check.
It's not an attuned item.
We
Let's see.
not sure. I just kind of
Allows user one charge of true sight for 1 minute per long rest. Gold spectacles.
Okay. Yeah, if Riku's okay with that, you could do that.
sure.
Yeah, so I'd like grab him, like walk by Riku, have him like toss him to me, and then put him on all cool like, and start looking around the room for this invisible fucker.
They're like the Monopoly guy spectacles, basically.
You do not see him in the room.
Okay. How much movement do I have left? 5 feet. So I guess I'll just go here and start making my way towards the towards that thing. Yeah.
Okay. Vincent, what would you like to do?
Vincent's gonna come check out the big boy. Are they still fighting him, or is he gone?
No, they killed him. He disappeared back to the
Wait,
abyss.
so
So
yeah.
we can still be in turn order
Oh,
if you
we're
guys
trying to
like.
find the. You said there's the invisible guy on the loose.
Yeah.
Is that what's okay?
Riku would say, "There's probably more in these rooms," and like
Yeah,
gesture.
There's
this
another
way.
guy that ran this way.
All right, then I'll use my movement to go this way. And are these doors here?
Yes, they are doors. Yep. Would you like to open that one?
I check this one.
Yeah, totally. This room, as you open the door, let me give you a description here. The outside of this door bears a large X painted on it in red. Would you still like to open it?
Sure.
Okay.
Actually, well, can I see what this door says and what this door says from here?
So that's the door that you're next to at this moment is the only one with like an X painted on it or
Okay.
anything. It's the others don't have anything on them.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll open it. Why not?
Okay. Several urns lie shattered across the floor of this room amid heaps of ash and bone dust. As you open the door, two wraiths rise up on different sides of the room, shrieking.
I slam the door back shut. It's like, boys, don't go in here.
All right.
And I want to stand back. I want to go back here and like watch the door.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ready my bow. And that's
Gotcha.
what I'm gonna do for my turn. Ready in action to shoot them if they come
Gotcha.
out.
Yeah. You are readying an attack.
Watching the door.
Axel, what would you like to do?
Let's see. Just want to do a little measuring
I'd
here.
wager those rates could probably fly through the wall.
So it'll take me 15 to get to. Is this thing open? This secret passage that they've been scurrying
Yes.
about.
And
Would I,
as
would I be
you
able to use my reaction to like hand off the activated glasses to Axel as he goes by me?
I'm gonna say no. If he wants to use his bonus action to take them and toss them on, he can.
How much am I gonna check my movement before I do that? Let's see. So that's another 20. So that's 35. Yeah. I'll do that. I will bonus action retroactively, like grab the glasses, be like.
All right. And as you look down that hallway, at the end of the other room, you see the mage outlined in his invisibility.
Oh shit. Okay. So this is like just I can just get to
See him?
him.
Looks like phantom form.
Yeah.
I see ya with my one good eye. Or fella. Okay.
Remember, it's like Monopoly guy thing.
So
you're
that
good.
was my bonus action. I used my movements. Now I get my action. I got the fun parts. Does it cost me anything to switch from mace to dagger?
No, that's a free action.
Okay, then we will do that. We will dagger him up recklessly, stabbing at the man.
Okay.
Oh shit, I didn't see it. 29. 29 to hit him. All right, that's good. Then we're gonna do the damage. So +2, and then sneak attack him. 15. So that's shit. 24 + 2, so 26 for the first attack. And then we'll stab him again.
Yeah, he is bloodied after the first attack.
Oh, a crit. I should have used sneak attack on that one. All right.
And you do at least 12 damage.
Yes. So I can do 16.
Okay, go ahead and describe your kill.
Well, this guy thinks he's being all funny and going invisible, and then I put those glasses on, find him, and then I just pin him against the wall, but hold him up by the throat and just start stabbing him in his stomach, chest area, trying to find get him in the heart.
Yeah. And as you begin to get closer, you do see that it is a elven man with long hair and a bun who you have killed. And in fact, I will give you a slightly better image of some of these mages in the library because it's kind of cool. They are now all dead.
See the mages we've slain.
Yeah. Is there anything else you can do with your turn, or is that your full turn, Axel?
That's the full turn.
All right. Let's see. That brings us to. Let me check something here.
Is that mini beluga still they still up?
The mini beluga.
Yeah.
Sorry,
The
mini
one
beluga.
the one
Oh
by the
no.
bird. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, sorry, that disappeared when they died. All right, one of the wraiths phases through the wall next to you, Vincent, so you can take an attack.
Yeah. Let's one fly.
See that coming.
That's a hit.
25.
Yeah. And your arrow strikes true. It is, and only because it is magical.
It is
And as it phases through the wall, it gets hit by the arrow and turns to you immediately. And it will use. Ooh, which one do I want to do?
Do I get all my attacks?
No,
Like
you
3
just get
shots?
the one.
Okay.
It will use agonizing touch on you. For 4d6 psychic damage, which is Axel's nightmare.
Don't like
And
that.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please. Take 10 points of damage. And you are now dazed. Is there no
10?
dazed?
Did you say 10?
Yeah. I don't actually
Well,
have a dazed token.
I'm down to 15 health.
Not sure I've ever encountered the dazed effect.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
not even on like the list.
It's technically from, and I don't know if you guys can see this. I should be sharing it with you. It's technically from the Flea Mortals monster manual, which is the minion one, the one that has the rules for minions and stuff. So it's like a new condition. So, and I will copy this and hand it over to you so you can read this. Basically, you can only do one thing on your turn. All right. So you are dazed for the moment, and I'm just gonna put this on you. Is there anything else that guy can do? Yeah, actually there is. He will phase back through the wall. 5, 10.
Oh, was he? Are those undead?
They are, yeah.
Oh, he would have gotten disadvantage. Or is Vincent close enough for that?
Let's see.
Oh, just barely in the protective bubble.
Okay.
Oh wait, no,
Here,
that was from Corvus.
Yeah, that's not you.
Oh yeah, you're out of it.
Okay.
Sorry, Vincent.
Then I won't undo any of that. That will come back around on the turn order to Riku. What would you like to do?
Well, so I saw Wraith pop out in like Death Touch Vincent, right?
Yeah.
So I'd give a holler to the boys. We got ghosts.
Ghosts?
Yep. All right.
And you see Vincent kind of wobbling as he stands in the hallway.
One sec.
Wibbling wobbling. What you thinking, Riku?
I'm gonna bonus action. My once a day Misty Step. Actually, I don't really need to do that. Never mind. I'm just gonna walk.
Yeah.
With my speed, I can go pretty far. Well, I kind of saw them heading a certain direction, so I would like to walk same direction. Let's see.
All right. As you walk by, you do see the wraith in the hallway.
Oh, okay. 25. Point down the hall and say,
and say,
There's
know.
one. There's one here. Points down the hallway.
okay.
All right. If this
Whoa.
door's unlocked, I'd like to open it.
Oh, you would like to open? Okay. So as you go down the hallway and you see that one, you point it out to everyone, calling to everyone that there's one down the hallway there. You get to this end door, and as you open it, you see two of the cultists huddling in what is clearly a latrine. This room is described as a filthy latrine, merely a deep pit with a few boards across it. The stench is overpowering, both of filth and fear. They are effectively non-combatants at this point. They look terrified. Their spells are probably spent, you think. It's up to you, whatever you would like to do. You do notice as well that there is like a secret chamber between the rooms that they've left open here.
I'd
Um,
lean in close and say, "Where are the rest?" And perhaps I'll spare you.
So you ask them, are you intimidating them?
Yeah, I'm asking them where the rest of their comrades are.
He's either
Okay.
intimidating or seducing them.
Go ahead and roll the intimidation check. Let's see. 16? Yeah, that's good enough in this instance. They sort of point down the hall to the south.
Riku yells back to the lads, "The rest are south."
Okay. Rico with all this information.
Yep. So I still have
Yelling
10 movement.
Sure, we don't.
Well,
Damn.
You can see that this opens up into another bit of a room there, Riku.
How much HP you got there, Rico?
I've got 8 HP.
Plus the temp HP, so like 17.
Yes.
So yeah, maybe stop running to the front and getting yourself.
So now I'm going to use my Misty Step.
Oh, wow. Okay. Where are you going to go?
I'm moving out 30 feet. Forward. Let's see. I'll only go this far, though. So I
Okay.
can see what's down this hallway. Actually, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go the full distance.
Okay. What you see then is another alcove, and I will open that one up for you a bit. You can't see fully around the corner and everything, but you can sort of see in.
Okay.
Remain
here.
Cool. That brings us to Sir Venom. What would you like to do?
Let's see. Where am I?
Oh, I don't know why you're off the map. Should be
Oh, there.
like
That was my bad. I was moving around, trying to move
think
the
you're
map
right
around.
there.
I probably grabbed your token by accident.
too
Alright,
much
so
zoom
say
from Riku.
5. Alright, so I get to there. Can't get close enough to heal Vincent, but at least I can see that Wraith. And I don't like the Wraith, so I am going to shoot a magic feather at him. With a 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
Let's see, so this much. 13 fire and 8 radiant.
Okay.
And then bonus action, have my well-dressed bird come over. $18
That's a hit.
and another 13 force damage.
Please describe your kill, and then I have a description to throw at you.
So I hit it with it's like throw a feather and it hits him like under the hood into the face, and like black flames kind of wreath over him, and then the bird just swoops in and like flies through him, just causing him to puff into spectral dust.
It looks like he is puffing into spectral dust, but what you see is actually a throes of oblivion. As the wraith dies, it collapses inwards, creating a burst of painful psychic energy. Each creature within 20 feet must make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw. So that's going to be, I believe, both. Yep, you, Vincent, and yeah. So you and Vincent, please give me that Constitution saving throw.
Goes through walls.
It goes around the wall well enough.
Possession inspiration.
Vincent, you have succeeded, so you are only going to take half
Aw.
damage, whereas Sir Venom, you have failed, and you will take 20 points of psychic damage. So Vincent, that's 10 for you. Oof, Vincent's barely
Down
holding
to,
on as well.
down to 5.
All right, but
How
that
do
wraith
you
is
use my
gone.
bonus action? And then can I have him just get to like pop on the other side of Vincent?
Yes, you. Well,
That's 30 exactly.
um,
Or just have him stop here.
theoretically, it could use its action to dash.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. So I'll have him I'll have him go like right here.
Okay. Vincent, what would you like to do?
I can only do one thing, right?
Yeah, you got to pick one of those three.
Right, which was
Move, action, or bonus.
um. Uh. Action. Just crawl over. Oh. Crawl over to Sir Venom. Confused and
Gotcha.
bloodied. Begging for help.
Okay. It is the Wraith's turn, and it will pop out the wall here. It will see Corvus, and it will attempt to take an agonizing touch for 12. Does that hit?
It does not.
All right. It will end its turn, or it will move back through the wall and end its turn. So if you'd like an attack of opportunity, you can take one.
Oh hell yeah. 21?
Yeah, that is a hit.
So 10 radiant damage.
Okay.
And I guess I'll give myself the
10 HP.
Yep. So I'll give it to him.
Axel, what would you like to do?
Well, we'll pop out, see what's going on.
You see to your as you walk out that door to your left, all right, you see Vincent looking dazed and confused, sort of stumbling towards Sir Venom, begging for assistance. You see Corvus slashing at the remains of a wraith as it phases back through the wall, and you see two figures in a dirty latrine huddling. Riku is nowhere in sight.
Where'd Riku go?
You don't know actually.
I'm asking.
Okay.
Sir Venom seems like he's got his wits about him. So we'll,
I say I'm not sure. He just kind of sprinted off down the hallway.
are you psychically connected to him?
I
We all
I was
are.
yelling where what I was doing.
Yeah, I believe you. Look, I'm having a conversation with Sir Venom, Riku.
I'm just reminding you guys.
Okay. But yeah, basically, if we're communicating by shouting down hallways, Axel would yell out, "Riku, come back!" He's running around. Need to group up and rest because shit's going on. So we got that. Got the Wraith, huh? I don't know how into fighting a Wraith I am, but so I know. Do I know it's in this room?
I would say you would know that
Okay. And
because it's got a big X on it, and Vincent
yeah,
had said something about like don't go in there.
yeah. The door has a big red X. Okay. So this thing's just gonna keep pestering us then until we kill it. It looks like.
Let's kill it.
All right. So I've used took me 20 to get here. So 25. I should be able to. Axle size before opening the door.
Yeah, and as you open the door, you see the wraith floating near the urn that it had probably broken out of.
Yeah, God damn it. All right. So I will stab him.
And I've been wanting you to fight one of these for
Yeah,
so long.
I don't want to fight it, but I don't want to be a coward. So
That's a hit.
26 to hit. For 11. But we're sneaking because we rolled reckless.
Right.
So that's 23. Yeah, 23.
Okay. You did a decent amount of damage to it, and you can feel the ectoplasm being sort of ripped off of it. It is bloodied.
Hmm. Okay. 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 Okay, I got a plan. Okay. I'm hoping I actually don't want to kill. I want to do a lot of damage, but I don't want to kill it because I don't want to explode my face. So we're still gonna stab him again. And so okay. For I think that is 11. I can't see because the dice is in my way. 11 damage.
Yep.
Is he still up?
Still up.
Okay, so I used 20 feet to get to this door. Then I used another 10. So I've used 30. 30 feet. So I have another 20. So I'm using my mobility feature to not get attacked when I back off from him. Shit. I mean, I just want to. Okay, so it was. So I still have 20 movement. Yeah, I think that's me about here, and I still have a bonus action.
Think. Let me just do one thing. 5, 10.
I mean, I did have a chat. I did have a chat with Sir Venom, so we could count that. But
I would say here for
okay,
your movement, just because the hallways are so narrow. You
yeah.
can't like cut diagonal so easily.
Hold up. Okay. Do I have a bonus action?
5, 10. Yes, you do.
Okay. Then we'll use that to dash and get a little bit further away from him. So if he does explode, I don't take damage from it.
Okay.
Just make sure I'm yeah. That works. Okay.
All right. Riku, what would you like to do?
What would you like to do, Riku?
Riku. I'm gonna cast Healing Word at 4th level.
Okay.
So this +4. All right. So I have a total of 30 HP, which isn't that bad now.
Nice.
With my temp, at least.
You get to add two more to that too, just because you
Okay.
you rolled some ones.
that was my bonus action. Still my movement. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop my head around the corner here. Take a peek down this hallway.
All right. And as you do so, you can see the following. Let's see. This room in particular is an empty crypt. In fact, as you begin to pass each of these, if you do so, you see that the narrow doorway leads into a small empty crypt for each and every one.
Okay.
Oops.
So I haven't moved yet, so I guess I'll just continue. There's a door to my right.
There's a door to your right.
Rico opens door.
Okay. This leads to an empty bedroom, and it's described as a large room has been furnished to resemble a cozy bedroom and study. There's a desk with some papers on it. Next to the desk, looks almost like a perch. It's like a little like parrot perch or something here. Tapestries depicting feasting undead creatures hang on the wall.
So, reminder, we're here to get a book, right?
You are.
Riku would pop his head in here and look for, see if at a glance he might think there'd be a place to store a book around here, and if you should start looking for that
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, there's a desk here and there's a chest here.
All right. Uh, I guess I'd start at the most obvious, the desk. Start looking for a book.
Okay. Go ahead and make a investigation check.
It's not very good.
You don't see a book. Or rather, sorry, there are a few books, but none of them you believe are what you're looking for, which is supposed to be this handwritten history of the Neverwinter royalty, you believe is what it was described to you as. Instead, what you see on the table, on the desk, there are notes in a hand that you do not recognize, which is titled Crevices of Dusk. And as you glance at it, you note that there says something about like a misty magical gateway.
Huh. Okay.
But I think that's probably your full turn, though.
Okay.
And that brings us back in round two. Sir Venom, what would you like to do?
Let's see. How best to take out this wraith, but being far away from it. Let's see,
Maybe
so
with
if I
Corvus?
was, yeah, then Corvus would take the damage. But I guess we're gonna need a minute to heal after this, and I wouldn't be able to have him up if we're healing. Let's see. So looks like everyone except looks like everyone's far enough away. All right, so I'd give Corvus the nod and be like, "You got this, buddy." It's 15 feet, right?
20 feet.
Oh, so that would still hit Vincent, huh?
Yeah.
Just Vincent.
Could I like
Happy
pull
Father's
him?
Day.
Would I be able to like pull him out of range? Like how if I like grabbed him and pulled him, how far back could I get?
You can drag Vincent out of range. Yeah, that's totally allowed.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
that's going to be your action to do so, I would say.
Okay.
Vincent would comply.
So
Take me away.
I guess I just like that's out of range, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'd pull Vince out of range. Be like, I'll fix you next in a minute, buddy. Let's take care of this wraith, and then send Corvus in
Okay.
to heroically sacrifice himself to stab this guy in the face, and he whiffs it at
Yep.
his first one.
As a natural one.
And his second hit, he anti-whiffs it with a 29.
Oh,
That is a hit. See, can you do more than 16 points of damage to this wraith?
Oh.
It is radiant.
Oh, I did 15 radiant damage.
Oh my gosh. We'll count it because we're at the end of the night anyways, and it's 1 hit point. It does kill it, and it will. Will it kill Corvus? It will kill Corvus in the process.
Most likely. Let's see. So I had
16.
3, so I get another 5 temp HP. 9. He has 19 HP now with the temp HP from that hit.
Oh, okay. So 16. It did 16.
Oh, he's still alive.
Okay. All right. So I would say that we are at a point where this is the right stopping point because you have killed all enemy combatants within sight. You've explored quite a bit of this dungeon at this point, and you are very battered. You find yourselves beaten and bruised and bloodied. Some of you haven't gone down more than once. With 2 captives, if you so wish to interrogate. And Riku, give me a perception check as you're rifling through the papers. You didn't hear it at first, but from down the hall, quite clearly hear chanting.
Send
And
it through.
so we will pick it up there next week.
Oh,
Damn,
shit.
Rico's gonna go investigate.